Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Chris with the C. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for joining me today. Guys, I've brought the Team Corelli Asuga XLR and I've brought my Radiolink RC8X handset out for a little bit of a midweek shakedown. It's the first time I'll be actively using my new handset, and I've done a few changes on the XLR. So yeah, we've come to one of my favourite bash spots here, Clydach. It's a place called Cambrian Memorial. So yeah, really nice area to come run the cars. I'm going to put the head cam on in a second, and basically we'll start talking about the car, the battery and everything else. A few little changes that I've done to the vehicle. I'm just actually looking at the car, trying to work out what I have done and what I haven't done. And also I'll go through the handset, and I basically come here because there's a gravelly, as you can see, gravelly area. I've done a few videos up here. I want to try the gyro on the car to see kind of where my settings are and how I'm feeling about it. So yeah, let's put the head cam on, we'll go from here. I'll see you in a sec. Right guys, Team Corelli Asuga XLR. Right, in the last video we fitted some Garage Life RC upgrades. As you can see, I've now got Tyson's wing mount on there, so I'm hoping that's going to hold up a bit better. For anyone who doesn't know the car there, I did have this from Corelli as a roller. I fitted my own 4278 2250 kV Max 8 G2 combo. It's got a DS3235 Pro servo in there. I am running my Radiolink RC8X, and I've also got the Garage Life battery tray. So just trying a few little bits and bobs out. I've only run this car, what are we talking, 2-3 times at the most, and I've changed over yesterday to the new handset, so I want to get to know the car and get a feel for it again. I've really liked this sort of oversized platform, but there were a few little caveats for me. Battery tray was definitely one of them. So it was a case of coming up here, giving the car a run, and with this whole scenario that I used to do on the channel quite often was the midweek shakedown. Perfect really. I get half day with my job to come up here and kind of do things that I want to do, because I normally work most weekends. So battery pack I'm using is a China Hobby Line 5200 mAh 90C battery. So, but I have used this once or twice with this vehicle and it's been absolutely great. It was a bit of a bargain, this was, actually, to be honest with you. I picked this up off eBay, off a seller. A gentleman had the battery, damaged the connectors. Now, on there were a set of XT90s, and I knew, obviously, I was looking for EC5 batteries. And to be honest, one thing I will say, 6S packs do tend to be quite expensive. So I was kind of not so much looking to save a pretty penny, but it was nice that I could save a few pennies. And this popped up and I thought, well, it's ideal for me. I'm going to have to try and work out a little bit of a scenario, a bit better scenario with the batteries. Because I have noticed, obviously, this one, I don't know, maybe I need to flip the ESC around. But yeah, all in all, this has been an absolutely cracking little vehicle where I've raced it around up here. There's a little dog by there running around. And with it being a kind of shaly area up here, the gyro on the RC8X now, I'm hoping that I can kind of get a feel for the new handset as well. I'll show you the handset in a second. Let's tuck them in there. It's kind of nice that the tray is as big as it is as well. RC8X, I've now got this paired onto my Creighton. I'm waiting for receivers for it as well. I've set it all up. Obviously I want to try and give it a bit of a test. Let me just pause the video 2 seconds. Right, okay, so welcome back guys. The dog running around. I didn't want to start the car, obviously, with the dog running around. Now, anyone who doesn't know, I actually received this handset as a present from my wife and daughter for Father's Day / birthday / Christmas, and there was a few little features on there that I wanted to try out, gyro being one of them. Obviously your gyro gain I've set up on this button here, the DL1 / PS3 button. Yeah, so let's turn the car on. The steering, we got power, so that's good. Let's put the body back on. Yeah, I just want to get a feel for this handset and the car and the upgrades that have gone on, and work out basically where to go with the Asuga. I'm just going to adjust my head cam, guys, and we'll start running. Right, okay, so let's give this a run. Let's go straight away, got a twig stuck in the rear. Right, okay. This oversized buggy. What a lovely place to run up here. Handset feels nice and oh Christ. There you go, there's the first wing test right there. I forgot about that bump. Handset feels nice and responsive. We need to remember this. I'll show you in a second, you know. Very ergonomic. I like the fact I can still see the screen in the daylight, so that's nice. See that bump there? This bump here, guys, it's caught me out so many times, and when I'm blasting along here I tend to forget that's it and it jumps. I was up here with a couple of friends. I have put a video on the channel, and we set a little track up around here, around this area, and then use this as a turning circle. And the amount of times people got caught out with this part was unbelievable. I am on stock gearing, but as I say, I am using wow, she rips. She definitely rips. Yeah, handset's feeling great actually. We'll stand by here, I think. Whoa! Wing test. That would have ripped that wing off. Let's try again. Right. I have got it on the faster response frequency as well, 3 milliseconds. Didn't think I could actually use it, but it turns out I can. It's a fun buggy, honestly. Ripping it back down. And the funny thing is, I don't feel like I actually need a gyro in this, because it's that stable, despite the couple of bumps and stuff that I've had with it. Absolutely flies. We got Heatherton, so 10 BRC, good friend of mine, Robbie, setting up another event. I've had it on the channel a few times. Right, so let's turn the gyro gain up, shall we? I'm going to turn it up to 20% because I've seen that Jason Perrin was running 20% gyro on the handset. Okay. Bit twitchy. Doesn't really feel that much difference, mind up. Right. Whoop. Whoop, I'm braking. I'm actually going to turn the gyro back off on this one, guys, I think. Keep the gyro down, let's see how it feels now. What I do like about this car is you can kind of use it a little bit like a truggy. Even though it's a buggy, you've got the kind of nimbleness of a buggy, but also the stability of a truggy. Yeah, she's ripping. She's definitely ripping. Bring it back to me. Yeah, the handset feels great actually. Really, really nice. And one thing I will mention about this handset, guys, alright, and it's a big thing for me, was setting the car up. It was so easy to go through the menus and actually go get the car dialed in properly. Last night I sat there, put this receiver, so I'm using the RF, I think it is the 4MG receiver in this one. And so it's the smaller receiver, and I did wonder whether it'd be alright, but yeah, absolutely awesome, no problems at all. I'm running the larger 8-channel receiver in the Creighton, not that it actually needs it, but it was more of a case of I had it sat there. I'm planning on coming back up here with the Creighton actually, and just having a bit of a bash. Whoa! Back on the wheels. Wing test, there you go. Whoa! Let's just check over the car. Shock tower's alright. I've got a bit of dirt in the shock tower. Wing. Yeah, no problems at all. Arm seem okay, nothing's popped out. Right, let's mind that mount by there, shall we? And it's funny because I feel like I've got to do less adjustment on the steering wheel to kind of get it going in the right direction, because there's such a fine amount of movement between bad and good. So it's like learning to drive the car again in some ways. Really, really nice. I love it up here when it's nice and dry. Can be a bit brutal on the cars when it's not. So the back end, those shocks I've noticed have caught me out a few times, so I might actually look at thickening up the shock oil on the rear maybe. Having a lovely time with the car and the handset here. Oh, I lost it in the grass mine. Yeah, definitely don't need to turn the gyro up on this one. Car is so stable. Kicking up that dust everywhere, lovely. Now, I know a lot of guys are into their jumping. That's not essentially me. I don't mind going on the ramps now and again, but I do love this sort of running. I want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you who are watching the channel at the moment, guys. We are heading towards 2,500 subs. 2,500 subs. I have promised to do a little bit of a giveaway for you as well on the channel. Guys, make sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. Honestly, it's a massive thing. If you're watching the videos, you're enjoying the content, and you're not actually subscribed, I think 69% of you are not actually subscribed at the moment, and for a little channel like myself, that it makes all the difference. Oh, this car is just awesome. Just awesome. Yeah. See, now I did have a little bit of a wobble. I did wonder whether to keep hold of this car, but I really don't think I can get rid of it. Just a beautiful car to drive. Oh, I'm on the wheel. Ah, there you go. Another wing test, Tyson. Wow. I tell you what, it's a lovely day as well. Look at it, absolutely beautiful. So that is a memorial to the miners. That obviously, when the mines were closed down in the South Wales valleys, up here, basically, they set up this memorial, and this is what they call, well, all this would have been part of the mines as well. Let's turn this car over. Get out some of the stone, shall we? Our Max 8 is working great, mine. So fast. Guys, if you've not tried the Asuga, honestly, give it a go. Give it a go. It's tons of fun. I really like its handset, actually. It's really like this. It's funny though, because unless you've used, I mean, this is my first like sort of high-end radio then, unless you've used something like this, it's really hard to explain. A lot of people won't actually understand that. Initially when I bought it because I wanted to try one out. Initially when I bought it, I was like trying to explain to people why it was good, and you know, why people should think about getting one. Now, when I used to race years ago, the technology was completely different. We used crystals, now we're on 2.4. Oh, dogs. Right, okay, as you can see, the gentleman walking his dogs down there, didn't want to get in the way. Always be careful of your surroundings. Last thing I want to do is be a nuisance to anyone else. Hence why I come to places like this. Team Corrali definitely knows how to make a buggy, guys. Honestly. What a ton of fun this car is. Whoop, 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 whoop. Unexpected crash test. Let's go around the other way. This is what it is all about for me, ripping a bit of dirt. I think we got a bit of battery sag going on. I think we might be at the end of the battery now. There you go, guys. LVC. Let's go back to the table and have a little chat, shall we? There you go, back LVC. Awesome, awesome run. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. Blew some cobwebs off it. Right, hey. Right, welcome back, guys. Let's have a quick look over the car, shall we, inside. Woof. Some dirt in there, that's easy enough. Give it a blowout with a compressor and give it a bit of a clean. By the way, I also installed some mud guards, so all the crud and crap is staying away from the rear. Battery, yeah, feeling fine. It does feel like it needs to cool down. Batteries are held in tight. Wing, again, no issues there. I do need to, there you go. My God, there's some dust up here today. I do need to kind of maybe work out the positioning of the battery straps, and I think my ESC really could do with flipping around, so I might do that at some point. Car, gorgeous, really like it. Let's do up these. I've got rocks and stones in there. Let's turn the car upside down. Lovely, 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 lovely. Check over the arms, because I had issues with these last time. No damage there. Everything's fine. Bottom of the arms are fine. Awesome. Right, let's talk about the handset. At no point did I feel like I wasn't in control with this. I will say, with this buggy in particular, let's turn the car off. Motor is warm, so I will get a fan on there, but I wanted to kind of see temperatures wise where it was at. I'm happy with the speed. Now time to add some fans to cool our motor down. A handset, at no point did I feel like I wasn't in control of the car. Very fast, very responsive, easy to use. Gyro, I don't feel like I need it with this car at all. So I'm thinking, right, what I'll actually do now is maybe look for a standard receiver to go in here and then utilize this one in another vehicle. Overall, very happy with this setup. As I mentioned, now sunlight, I can still see it. It's not the brightest, but I can still see it, and we are in really nice sunshine here today in Wales. I've got nothing bad to say, guys. I've had a really good run there. Shock towers are all straight, car is all a-okay, drivetrain is working lovely, steering feeling nice and loose, no breakages. Let's have a look at the bottom of the chassis. Again, no issues there. It does look like a coat of stone on the bottom of the shock cap, so I keep an eye on that, but at the moment it's still fine. But yeah, Team Corrali Asuga once again, awesome. Right, let's go heads up. Welcome back, guys. Awesome run that. Really enjoyed myself. I'm sitting down having 5 minutes to myself here, just enjoying the sun on my face, and yeah, good 5 minutes of adrenaline there with the car ripping around. I do love this area for ripping the cars about. Absolutely awesome little place. Handset is working awesome. Everything I wanted it to be. Everything was on command, everything tied up, all my endpoint adjustments, my sub trims, everything else works great. Now, yeah, you could do it on the other handsets, but I like the way this is set up, and I like the way the handset feels. It's funny because even though it's plastic, it's still got that kind of premium feeling to it. The Asuga, oh man, what an absolute weapon of a vehicle. I want to say a massive shout out to Tyson as well. There's a few times I dumped that car on its wing and the wing just shrugged it off and it's absolutely fine, so that is a definite plus. Battery straps, I need to work out the positioning of my battery a little bit, because I do feel I might need to turn the ESC around from the way I've actually got it, just to kind of get the battery straps to all go underneath, the battery wires to go all underneath the straps. Yeah, I was on the fence about keeping the Asuga, but I can't get rid of it. I think it's time to start upgrading. What do you reckon, guys? Let me know in the comments. Which upgrade should I start going at? Should I be looking at shock towers? Should I be looking at bracing? I mean, as far as the power plant and the cars go in, I've got no issues with the steering or the way the car works. Definitely need to add a fan. That's 110%. We've got the radio sorted, so that's good. So I'm starting to look at now upgrades in the sense of maybe strengthening the vehicle. Shock towers, I don't want to make it too heavy. I want to keep it nice and flighty as well, because there's a few of us who've actually got these Asugas now, with the people that run, and I want to kind of keep it nimble and fast at the same time, mainly because we do a little bit of kind of bash racing amongst us, and I don't want it to be too heavy and feel like not that there's anything wrong with the Kraton, but the Kraton is a heavy vehicle and it's not really adequate for racing about. It's great for bashing hard, but I want to kind of keep this feeling like a buggy, if that makes sense. I want to say a massive thank you to each and everyone who obviously watching the videos. All the likes, shares and subscribes that go on the channel really don't go unnoticed. I'm humbled, guys. I'm really humbled that you guys are coming along for the ride. I'm having a pleasure doing these videos, just to kind of get out and get a bit of fresh air and a bit of sun on my face as well. It's all part and parcel of the experience. This is my hobby, all right? I'm not a YouTube reviewer as per se or anything like that. I'm someone who's following my hobby and taking you along in the journey, and all I can ask you to do is make sure you like and subscribe the videos. If you're enjoying the content, please do it, because it makes a massive difference to me. Right, okay, enough jibber jabber. I want you to check the box for more videos at the end. Stay awesome, guys. Enjoy the weather while you can if you're here in the UK, because we don't get a lot of it. And all my fellow RC buddies all across the world, enjoy yourselves. You have an absolutely awesome day. Catch you later. Ta-ra, guys.